We stay in Erinsborough for that troublemaker Tash and her attempts at keeping her man. Arguably the revenge plot of the year.
Oh, Natasha's phantom pregnancy. It started off in the Robinson house when Natasha walks in and sees Andrew and Summer kissing. She was devastated. She didn't know how to feel. There was all these emotions bubbling up, and in her head, all she was thinking at the time was, I need to keep Summer and Andrew apart. They cannot be together.
Andrew's finally willing to take on everything that everyone says and everyone does to be with the girl that he loves. But when he goes to tell Tash, she drops the baby bomb.
When Andrew comes over, she blurts out, Andrew, I'm pregnant.
What?
I'm pregnant.
This shattered Andrew. Everything he thought his life was going to be was just a mess. He was now attached to this girl who he'd fallen out of love with, but he had a lifelong commitment to her, and he couldn't believe it. I mean, how do you tell the girl that you're madly in love with that you're having a baby with your ex-girlfriend?
You lied to me. You said you hadn't been with her since us.
No, I really haven't,
Don't
no.
you touch me! I don't know why I ever trusted
Summer,
you. No!
please! Summer!
Summer is absolutely devastated. She can't believe that Andrew would sleep with Tash.
She wants Summer to be upset because Summer hurt Tash so much. I think we're going to have to deal with this as a couple. I mean, you're our friend, so we're going to need your help down the track.
Yeah, I understand, Tash.
But for now, I think you should just let us work on this together.
Okay.
Natasha the whole time thinks that Andrew is going to not want to keep the baby. I know if we stick together, we'll make the right choice.
There's only one choice, Tash. I want to raise this baby.
She agrees to it. There's no baby.
So he steps up to the plate. He decides that he's going to be the man that he always wanted his dad to be, so this is his time to do it. So he fully commits.
I know what it's like not to have a dad. I know what it's like to have a mum that struggles, and I don't want that for a kid.
Summer just doesn't quite believe the story. There's a few things to her that don't really add up.
Well, you know you really should get a blood test. Find out what your due date is and if you definitely are pregnant.
I just told you I've taken a test.
Yeah, but those tests aren't perfect, Tash. You need to have a blood test to make sure you definitely are pregnant.
Get off my back. She kind of has to keep this lie going. She lies to the doctors, she lies to her dad, and it's just lie upon lie upon lie.
So when are you due?
What?
Did he give you the due date?
No, he just took some blood, that's all.
Really?
Really?
What viewers may not know is that Valentina and I are actually very good friends. So when we have scenes where we're fighting and hating each other, it was actually really funny to have to pretend that you hate someone that you really don't.
Tash orders a fake ultrasound from America, and she's so excited about this fake ultrasound that she shows Andrew and Summer.
During this storyline, me and Valentina decided that we were going to really get into the characters because it's something we know nothing about.
We had to go to prenatal classes in the storyline, and we were actually practicing it.
So as we were sitting in my living room with Kyle Canning, he was like, just go to the actual thing. So we've called up, we've booked in, and we got halfway there in the car before we realised that as two kids off Neighbours, you cannot rock up to a prenatal class and not have my mum screaming down the phone at me 20 minutes later as soon as it gets in the paper. So we decided to just turn the car around and head home and just do the breathing exercises in the living room. Better option, I think.
Summer sees the ultrasound that Tash gives Andrew and realises that the little blueprint on the ultrasound is false.
At that point, Summer realises that this whole thing is untrue.
New York hospital?
There is no New York hospital.
Is it true, Tash? Did you buy these?
You're not really pregnant, are you?
Tash?
Certainly, Natasha is a character you love to hate. I've had mixed reactions from people in the street. Some people come up and go, I really understand why you did it. And other people go, you kept Summer and Andrew apart. And if you dislike a character, if you love a character, that's a reaction. And if the audience has a reaction to the character, it means that the character's got an impact.
I think the show really needs characters like Tash. You don't want to see everybody on the street being these angels, you know. It's fun to watch someone who pushes the limits.
Well, Tash certainly does.